Howdy everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Going to show you a new spreadsheet I'm able to generate, which will be part of my quant analytics service. So right now, I talked about a few days ago about the Binance crypto futures market info video. So you can get that there on my YouTube channel. And then 2 days ago, I also talked about a video called Dissect Binance Futures Order Book, Bid, and Ask in Python. So I've created a new script that will go in and work, just basically generate using all the intraday crypto in the Binance Futures market, which will generate all that data. And you can get a copy of this stuff if you go over to quantlabs.net/blog, and in there you'll find a file. It's a XLS file that you can try out right here called entire Binance Futures intraday snapshot of crypto market, and that file will give you exactly similar information that I'm downloading here. So you'll be able to get this, a sample of it. But what I've done now is I can run that script and I can make it generate a spreadsheet here. I could run this as frequent as I want, as long as it's within the meets the requirements of the Binance API restrictions. So here's the file that I'm talking about here, the XLS. So what I'm about to show you is really important because there's 19 different crypto pairs that are part of the Binance futures market, and just waiting for Excel to come up. Here I've condensed everything into one spreadsheet. So we have all the different pairs that I mentioned, plus we have the open interest, no different than any other market. We also have the, and that's for each one, bid and ask spread. We also have the bid quantity, ask quantity, number of sells on the sell side, number of buys on the buy side. This is really important because the more, obviously, the more buys you have, or more number of sells you have versus buys, that means that you obviously have a downward pressure market with recent sell-off of Bitcoin. Also, we have the average selling price, average buying price, and the buy quantity average, and the sell average quantity as well. So here we can determine if we have, let's say in this case, more buys than sells. So it will confirm you market direction as well. And when you look at the Binance Futures market, anytime you run these type of scripts, they can be useful to give you an idea of how the overall market's doing in the world of crypto, especially in the, not in the spot market, but the futures market in Binance. So let me just make sure I can find this properly. So we're looking for this one right here for derivatives of futures market. And as I said before, we can always look at any of these pairs here once that I mentioned in that spreadsheet, and there's 19 here. So you can see here the market direction and the overall statistics for the last 24 hours. These statistics I'm giving you right now are for the last, in real time, for the last, let's say, minute or so, the orders in the futures market. So they can be pretty useful to give you, again, market direction at different levels. This will be part of my quant analytics service. If you come over to quantlabs.shop, among other things that you'll be able to get, come under catalog and look for the analytics service here. This one right here, this will be part of it as we start to move into the futures market as well, not just the spot market of Binance, but the futures market as well. So this is one of the spreadsheets that will get generated every minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, depending upon what I can push. But very useful info. Hopefully it'll help you out. Thanks for watching. There. Oh, before I forget, don't forget, if you are interested in free stuff, free books namely, you can go through these books here and download them from quantlabs.net. Thanks for watching.